Good morning. Today I'm at home, and as you guys can notice, with my background at a computer instead of in my car driving. And first of all, I want to say happy holidays to everyone. Happy Christmas Eve tonight. Hey, go out, do what you have to do and spend time with your family. This beautiful day out here, it's going to be in the mid 50s in Kentucky. Just enjoy the family. Now, I want to actually touch bases a little bit for this week, how it went, and what I'm kind of suspecting. For the last 3 weeks, the traffic has been unbearable, especially during getting afternoon rush hour. People, instead of going home, they were shopping. Mall area was just impossible to work with. So I kind of was kind of avoiding these rush areas, and not every day was the best day for me. Like example, I did work the whole day on Monday. On Tuesday, I just couldn't deal with the traffic. Plus, had some health issues, so I just went home. I did work again on Wednesday, but Wednesday it kind of set me back. So yesterday I had a very nice run in the morning. I had a very nice run during lunch hour. You guys can actually watch that recording for lunch hour. So I just went home after I had my lunch. Today, as Friday and Christmas falls on a Saturday, that means a lot of businesses and employees took Friday off as if it's a holiday. So there's going to be a lot of craziness going on out there for the last minute shoppers. Those that are actually going to go try to shop for gifts, the last minute shoppers for, for home, like for me. I need to go and do some grocery shopping so I can actually spend all day tomorrow at home without having to worry. So there'll be a lot of craziness out there tonight, especially, and the whole day is actually today. That's why I decided not to run to Lexington today because it's just not worth my time to drive to Lexington and then put up with all that traffic. So I'm gonna actually go here locally in Denville, do a little dashing so I can have you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes of a recording, and I'm probably gonna come back home and that's gonna be the end for today. Even though it's a small town and probably might not be too bad for me to dash, but I'll see. But I cannot put up with the Lexington. I'm glad the Christmas is tomorrow, the Christmas Eve tonight, so the traffic can go back to normal on Monday. So I'm looking forward to Monday, and I'm looking to forward to making some money on Monday and the rest of the week next week. And and leave all that crazy traffic behind. So if you guys out there planning on dashing, count on things might be out of hand. Then around probably 4 to 8, you can start having a heavy traffic, people going to families to spend Christmas Eve with the families, going to church. Some people will go to church to spend so the traffic will not really die out until probably midnight or so, maybe 10, because there'll be still traffic, but it won't be as bad probably past 10 o'clock. So guys, be smart, be wise. A lot of people will be drunk behind the wheel, so also be wise. Not just drive for yourself, but also make sure you drive for yourself and that guy that's drunk, so he doesn't get you involved in an accident. Just do whatever it takes if you're out making money. And those of you guys actually decided, you know what, I don't want to get involved in all this, especially past 8, 7, 8 o'clock when people start going to be showing up drunk. I don't want to be involved in all that. Hey, maybe it is a wise decision to stay home, and enjoy. Hey, if you have nowhere to go, like for me, I'm going nowhere. I have some plans for this weekend. Do some things at home. Catch up YouTube channel. Do some things at home. So I'm not going nowhere. I'm not spending time with anybody, even though I was invited to go, but I decided, you know what? I already made plans to be at home. I'm not gonna go. So, guys, if you have nowhere to go, hey, pop in a movie or two. Watch something. Watch some of the YouTube videos. Maybe spend some time on my channel. Watch some of the things that I have. But if you have somebody to be with, enjoy that time with them. Especially if you have children, enjoy time with them because you do not know what might happen tomorrow. Like I'm a workaholic, so sometimes I don't have time for my family. Now they're gone. I miss them, and I wish I had more time that I spend more time with them. So don't wait until your kids grow up. Don't wait until something happens and they're no longer with you. Give them your time. Love them. Be with them. And I said again, and I'm going to say it again, happy holidays to every single one of you. Enjoy this holiday time. Make the best of it. Make something that you can actually go back and remember many years and say, hey, that was the best 2021 Christmas I ever had. Hey, between the Christmas and New Year's, remember these are the last days of this year. So, put some, sit down, draw some plans for your next year. What is your plans? What are you planning to do? What are your goals? You know, what is your plan B? Because, I've been thinking lately, and DoorDash is not really doing good. They have not been doing good with churning profit. They have not been doing good fixing app issues. They've been trying to work on expansions, and one day, this is what I'm suspecting is going to happen. We will receive an email. We will try to access our phones, the app on the phone, and it's not going to work. And then we're going to look in our email, and we're going to say, see an email. We do apologize, DoorDashers, as well as customers receive. We do apologize, customers. Restaurant receive. We do apologize, restaurants, partners. They probably how they call them, probably restaurants. But as of today or as of this date, we're no longer in business. We either started or we will file a Chapter 7. So all the payouts to drivers that we owe you, you will have to go through bankruptcy proceedings to collect. All investors, there'll be also another email sent to investors. To all investors, same situation. You will be, you will need to collect through the bankruptcy proceedings. This is what I see and what I suspect. One morning we're gonna wake up and we're going to see. So when that happens, I know some of you will switch to Uber and Grubhub and something else. But a simple question is, are you building your plan B? Because that day with DoorDash that I just described is coming. We do not know if it's going to be tomorrow or it's going to be a year, 2 or 3 from today. But this is going to happen, especially this fourth quarter of this year is very crucial for DoorDash to churn profit. And if they have not churned profit, we might see this ladder that I was talking about maybe on a January 1st. I don't know. I do not know when that day is. But what have you planned? What have you decided? What have you what is your goals outside of DoorDash? What are you trying to accomplish? What kind of business ideas you have? Hey, talk to me. You can actually go into my to my channel into the about this section, and you can actually find my phone down there. Call me up. Let's talk. Most of the time, I do not charge. I only charge those that actually can afford to pay. Let's put it this way. But I'll actually listen. I'll tell you, is it a good idea? I'll tell you where you need to focus, where you need to, what you need to do, and where you go, where your obstacles going to be, and do you even have a chance? So hey, don't wait until the day comes. You want to prepare yourself. So when that day does come, you already have everything planned out, everything set up, and all you have to do is just turn the key. And for some of you, it's turning the key before the day comes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have this guy on my channel at some time in the future, but hey, a couple of weeks ago, guy called. I said, hey, and he's like, I want to actually start a detailing business. And I'm like, hey, it's a great idea, especially if you're gonna drive out to the customer and do it on their site. Uh, it's a very good idea. But do you want to actually do this during the winter? And he's just turned 18. He's wanted lunch something. He doesn't want to actually go get a job. He doesn't want to be an employee. So he wants to do something as a self-employed. And I'm like, hey, why don't you do this? And he's planning on going to college. So give you guys a little understanding why I mentioned college. And I say, hey, go out, you know, through the Christmas, through the January, February, March, go out do some dashing. First I verify that he has a car and all that stuff. And I said, hey, go out, dash, make some money. Then utilize those money somewhere in February or March. Utilize money to buy the tools you need. Get your vehicle set up or your trailer, whatever you're going to be using. And then in about April, May, start advertising your business. Start picking those clients up. And when in the fall you go to college, you already will have a line of clients up. You'll have friends in college. And you'll say, hey guys, do you want to make some money? Let's go work for me. And then you actually can hire people right in college to help you out with your business. But going out and starting the detailing business right now, when it's cold outside, when it's freezing, yes, you probably will get some clients. But at the same time, you're going to get really, really cold. So, guys, and of course, I told him, go out on YouTube, watch some videos on detailing, how other people's are detailing cars and stuff. So, when you are, starting that, you don't start to figure things out on your own. You already got some, you already watched some, and you kind of develop some knowledge in that area. So, it's launching a business is usually not a big problem. It's actually launching it right. Launching it during the perfect timing is what is actually very important. And of course, in detailing, he'll need to, address the issue with washing the car and all that stuff. And again, during the winter, especially in Idaho, It's getting cold sometime down there. So, some issues, he needs to figure out and address. Have a contract with a car wash company where he's going to take the car to wash it, or he's going to hook up a hose at client's house and wash it. How he's going to do. So, those are things, we talked about as well. And he's like, no, I don't want to do wash. And I'm like, hey, some clients will want a full service, and you will have to figure out how you're going to provide that full service. Otherwise, you will lose those clients as clients. So, guys, if you guys want to, chat with me, you guys are welcome to. But, we need to start thinking about alternatives because where DoorDash is heading is most likely one day it will just close its doors. The business model that they choose is ahead of its time. See, from my point of view, all food related customer service should be done by a food company, not by a tech company. And when you have a tech company handling customer service, they they don't understand the food industry. So what do? They just refund the customer their money instead of addressing an issue. So me as a customer, now I can actually call, complain, and since they are not a food company, they'll just refund me the money. And I can go and do this over and over and over without even saying that the food was stolen or was never delivered. I can just complain about food. And then, the free delivery things and all that stuff, it just does not make sense. That's the why it's all failing. And one day we will get that email saying we file in chapter 7. We're going to be out of business. For those of you guys that are joining, definitely recommend you guys start from the beginning because some interesting information. And like I'm saying, one day when DoorDash will close its door, it will close its door. It's already written on the wall. People starting to see it. It's just the only question when that happened. I don't think they're capable to pull out a rabbit out of a hat. At this point, I don't think they're capable. Maybe, but it's going to be a hard one. So, again, happy holidays, happy Christmas Eve. Go out and do something with your family this Christmas. Enjoy your family and be blessed.